Welcome to today's video, friends. If you are interested in American coins and want to know their history, value, and details, then you are in the right place. In this video, we are going to talk about the 5-cent coin from the year 2018, also commonly known as the nickel in the United States. So stay with us till the end, because you'll not only learn about its design and composition, but also about its collector's value in today's coin market. Coin overview. The 2018 5-cent coin, or nickel, is part of the Jefferson nickel series, which has been in production since 1938. On the obverse side, front, of the coin, you'll see a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. His face has been featured on the nickel for decades, making it one of the most recognizable coins in America. On the reverse side, back, you will find Jefferson's famous home, Monticello, which is a beautiful architectural landmark located in Virginia. The word Monticello is clearly inscribed under the building, along with the denomination 5 cents and United States of America. Metal composition and specifications. Now let's talk about its composition. The 2018 5-cent coin is made up of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it the classic silvery appearance. Its weight is 5 grams, diameter 21.21 millimeters, and thickness around 1.95 millimeters. It has a smooth edge, unlike some coins that have ridged edges. These details are very important for collectors to identify authentic coins. Mintage and variants. The 2018 nickel was minted in 3 major U.S. mint facilities: Philadelphia, P mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; and San Francisco, S mint mark for proof coins. The Philadelphia and Denver mint coins are produced in large quantities for circulation, but the San Francisco proof coins are specially struck for collectors with a mirror-like finish. Collectors often look for proof versions, error coins, or high-grade uncirculated nickels that can be more valuable than their face value. Value and market price. Now let's come to the most exciting part, its value. In general circulation, a 2018 5-cent coin is worth 5 cents in face value. However, depending on its condition and rarity, it can be worth more to collectors. For example, a regular circulated coin is just worth its face value. An uncirculated coin, MS-65 or higher grade, can be worth $1 to $5. A proof coin from San Francisco may be valued between $2 to $10 depending on the grade and demand. Error coins, like double strikes, off-center errors, or misprints, can sometimes reach $50 to $100 plus in auctions. Conclusion and closing. So, friends, the 2018 5-cent coin may seem like an ordinary nickel in your pocket, but for collectors it holds history, design beauty, and sometimes surprising value. If you ever come across one, make sure to check its mint mark and condition. You never know, you might have a special piece in your hand. Coin from the United States of America, the $quarter of 1989. This coin has a lot of history, value, and collector's interest behind it. If you are a coin lover or someone who just wants to know the worth of old American coins, then stay with me till the end, because I will share with you complete information, details, and interesting facts about this 1989 $quarter. The $quarter, also known as 25 cents, is one of the most popular coins in circulation in the United States. The 1989 quarter belongs to the Washington Quarter Series, which started back in 1932 to honor the 200th birth anniversary of George Washington, the first President of the United States. On the obverse side, you will see the portrait of George Washington, facing left, with the word Liberty written above, and the motto "In God We Trust" at the side. At the bottom, the year of minting, which in our case is 1989, is clearly visible. This classic design makes it very recognizable and iconic. On the reverse side, we have the beautiful image of a heraldic eagle with its wings spread wide, clutching arrows and olive branches. Above the eagle is the motto United States of America, along with the denomination $quarter. This design remained on quarters for many decades until the state quarter program began in 1999. So, the 1989 quarter still carries the traditional eagle reverse, making it a nostalgic piece for many collectors today. Now let's talk about the value and worth of the 1989 $quarter. In general, most of the 1989 quarters that you find in circulation today are worth just their face value, which is 25 cents. However, if you have a coin in uncirculated condition, meaning it was never used and still shines like new, then it can be worth more to collectors. Depending on the mint mark and condition, uncirculated examples can fetch anywhere from $2 to $10. Proof versions, which were specially made for collectors and sold in proof sets, can be valued between $5 and $15 or even higher if graded by a professional grading service. Another very important point is mint marks. The 1989 quarter was minted at different locations: Philadelphia with no mint mark, Denver with a D mint mark, and San Francisco with an S mint mark for proof coins. Coins with errors or unique varieties, like double die strikes, off-center strikes, or coins with missing details, can be extremely valuable, sometimes selling for hundreds of dollars. That is why it's always worth checking your change carefully, because you never know when a rare error coin might appear in your hands. So, in summary, the 1989 quarter dollar is a common but historically important coin. While most are only worth 25 cents, coins in uncirculated, proof, or error condition can bring in a nice profit for collectors. It remains a favorite piece in many coin collections due to its classic Washington and eagle design, and it is a wonderful reminder of America's coinage history. The 2015 quarter dollar from America. If you are a coin lover, a collector, or just someone curious about the hidden value of coins, then this video will be very helpful for you. So, stay with me till the end, because I will explain everything about its history, design, mintage, and current value in the coin market. The 2015 quarter dollar, also known as the Washington quarter, is a part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which started in 2010 and continued till 2021. This program was launched to honor national parks and historic sites across the United States. In 2015, 5 different designs were released, each representing a special location: Homestead National Monument in Nebraska, Kisatchie National Forest in Louisiana, Blue Ridge Parkway in North Carolina, Bombay Hook National Wildlife Refuge in Delaware, and Saratoga National Historical Park in New York. Each of these designs has its own unique story and meaning, making the 2015 quarter dollar coins quite special. On the obverse side, you will find the familiar portrait of George Washington, which has been used on the quarter since 1932. The words United States of America, Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, and quarter dollar are inscribed. On the reverse side, depending on the design, you will see one of the national parks or monuments that were honored in 2015. These designs were carefully chosen to highlight the beauty, culture, and history of America. Now, let's talk about the value and mintage details. In 2015, millions of these quarters were produced in the Philadelphia P mint mark, Denver D mint mark, and San Francisco S mint mark mints. The circulation strike coins from Philadelphia and Denver are usually worth their face value of 25 cents if they are found in normal circulated condition. However, if you find a coin in uncirculated or mint state condition, especially graded MS65 or higher, the value can increase to a few dollars. Proof versions from San Francisco, especially silver proofs, are highly sought after by collectors and can be worth anywhere from $5 to $15 depending on condition. Collectors are also on the lookout for errors and varieties. Misstrikes, double dies, or off-center strikes from the 2015 quarters can fetch much higher prices, sometimes even $50 to $100 or more, depending on the rarity of the error. So, if you ever come across a 2015 quarter, it's worth examining closely because you might just have a valuable treasure in your pocket change. In summary, the 2015 quarter dollar from America is not just ordinary money, but also a small piece of history and art. Whether you keep it as a part of your collection, look for special proof editions, or hunt for error coins, this coin has something interesting for every collector. The American quarter dollar 2015, which also carries the date reference of 1777. The quarter dollar is one of the most recognized coins in U.S. currency, worth 25 cents, or 1/4 of a U.S. dollar. Since its first issue, the quarter has always played a major role in daily transactions as well as in coin collecting. The 2015 quarter is part of the well-known America the Beautiful Quarters program, which ran from 2010 to 2021, featuring different national parks and historic sites on the reverse side. The 1777 mark is a symbolic reference connected to American independence history, reminding us of the Revolutionary era, and collectors often consider such dates as a patriotic touch. Now, let's discuss the value and details of this coin. The obverse side of the 2015 quarter features the portrait of George Washington, the first President of the United States, designed originally by John Flanagan in 1932. You can see the inscriptions, United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and the denomination, quarter dollar. The reverse designs in 2015 included several unique commemorative issues such as Kisatchie National Forest in Louisiana, Blue Ridge Parkway in North Carolina, Bombay Hook in Delaware, Saratoga in New York, and Homestead National Monument of America in Nebraska. Each of these designs tells a special story about American heritage, nature, and history, making the coin not just money but a piece of art. In terms of value, a regular circulation 2015 quarter is usually worth face value, which is 25 cents. However, uncirculated and proof versions, especially those minted in silver or with special finishes, can be worth between $1 and $15 depending on condition and rarity. Collectors often look for error coins, misstrikes, or coins with unique mint marks like D for Denver, P for Philadelphia, and S for San Francisco. Some rare errors can even fetch higher prices in auctions. It's also worth noting that quarters in pristine condition, graded MS65 or higher by coin grading companies, are always more valuable for investors and collectors. The 1777 reference gives this quarter an added historical significance, linking back to the year of America's struggle for independence. Though the coin itself is minted in 2015, the symbolic presence of 1777 makes it more appealing for history enthusiasts who love collecting coins with patriotic connections. Such coins often spark interest not only in numismatics but also in the general public who appreciate their cultural importance. So, if you happen to have a 2015 quarter dollar, check its mint mark, condition, and whether it belongs to the America the Beautiful series. If it is a regular circulated coin, its value is 25 cents, but if it is an uncirculated, silver-proof, or has an error, it can be worth much more. Collectors around the world treasure these coins because they represent both monetary history and the story of America's independence journey. Always remember to preserve coins in protective cases to maintain their condition and long-term value. The 2 pence 1997 coin, which is often mistaken as being from America, but in reality, it is a British coin. Many collectors across the world, including in the USA, pay special attention to such coins because of their unique history, design, and collectible value. So, let's explore the details, description, and value of this coin step by step. The 2 pence coin was first introduced in the United Kingdom in 1971, during the decimalization of the British currency system. The 1997 version carries the traditional design. On the obverse side, you will find the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklauf, used before 1998. Around the portrait, the words Elizabeth II Dei Gratia Regina F.D. are inscribed, meaning Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This coin is made of copper-plated steel and weighs around 7.12 grams, with a diameter of 25.9 millimeters. On the reverse side, you will see the famous badge of the Prince of Wales, which is made up of a plume of 3 ostrich feathers within a coronet. Beneath the feathers, a ribbon bears the German motto, Ich diene, which means I serve. Above the badge, the words 2 pence are clearly written, and at the bottom, the year 1997 is engraved. This design remained standard until the redesign in 2008. Now, let's talk about its value and collectability. Generally, the 1997 2 pence is a common circulation coin, so in average circulated condition, its value is usually around face value, 2p in the UK, just a few cents in the US market. However, collectors may pay 50 cents to $2 for a well-preserved uncirculated coin. If the coin is in brilliant uncirculated or proof condition, the value can increase to around $3 to $5, depending on demand. Rare errors, such as misstrikes, off-center designs, or double dies, can make the coin much more valuable, sometimes fetching $20 or more if the error is significant. Collectors in America often find British coins like this fascinating because they represent another country's history and monarchy. The 1997 issue in particular holds sentimental value as it was minted during the later years of the 20th century, before many design changes took place. So overall, while the 1997 2 pence is not considered extremely rare, it is a wonderful piece for beginners in coin collecting and a nice addition for anyone who loves British coinage. If you have one in pristine condition, keep it safe because coins always have the potential to gain more value with time. In this video, we will be talking about the fascinating 1971 new pence coin, which many collectors from America and around the world have shown great interest in. We will explore its history, design, mintage, and of course, its collectible value. So stay tuned until the end, because every detail about this coin can help you understand why it holds a special place in the world of numismatics. The 1971 new pence coin comes from the United Kingdom, but many American collectors and coin enthusiasts have it in their personal collections due to its global popularity. The term new pence was first introduced in 1971, the very year Britain switched from the old currency system of pounds, shillings, and pence to a decimalized system. This was a major change in the monetary history of the UK, and that is why the 1971 coin is seen as historically significant. Collectors in the United States often value such coins because they represent a turning point in currency design and usage. The design of the 1971 new pence is also worth noting. On the obverse side, you will see the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This image of the Queen was used on coins for many years, and it became one of the most recognizable designs of the 20th century. On the reverse side, the coin carries the words new pence, along with the denomination, such as 2 new pence or 5 new pence, depending on the type. The design is clean, simple, and yet highly symbolic of the new decimal system that Britain adopted. Now, when we talk about value, it is important to note that the 1971 new pence coins were minted in large quantities, especially the 1 and 2 new pence pieces. Because of this, most of them are considered common in circulated condition. In America, their value usually ranges between 10 cents to $1, depending on the coin's condition and demand. However, in uncirculated or proof condition, the same coin could fetch more, sometimes around $5 to $15 for collectors who appreciate its historic background. While it may not be extremely rare, it is still sought after by those building full decimal coin sets or international coin collections. One thing that makes the 1971 new pence coin interesting is that it represents the very first year of decimal coinage in the UK. Collectors from America often see first-year issues as historically important. Even if the face value is low, the fact that it marked a new beginning makes it more collectible than later years. For some collectors, owning the 1971 version is a must-have to complete their series. In conclusion, while the 1971 new pence might not make you instantly rich, it definitely holds great historical and collectible value. Whether you are in America or anywhere else in the world, this coin tells the story of change, modernization, and tradition all in one small piece of metal. If you have one, keep it safe, and if you come across it, remember that you are holding a piece of history from the year when British coinage transformed forever. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed learning about the 1971 new pence coin and want to see more coin history and value breakdowns, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends. Stay tuned for more amazing coin stories coming your way.